guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do who's coming towards you this week. We're going to do all signs and members at the end. Hey guys, good morning. Hey Aries man. Hey Janet. Hey Tiffany. But yeah, what we're going to do is who's coming towards you this week. This could be romantically. This could be energetically. Usually I refer these to romantic readings, but you never know who can come out. So sometimes it can surprise you. But yeah, I'm just going to see whoever is coming out. I'm going to see who this person is, how you're seeing them, their actions towards you. Clarify with the tarot. And then I might get some more messages of this person as well. And then what they'd say. Also how you may feel towards them. And then any advice if I need to. So, anyways, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch, and watch for whatever placement. Make sure to hit that like button and, subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. I've been seeing that I've been going up subscribers, so I really appreciate it. I looked yesterday, and I have like 600 till I get to 12,000, so thank you guys so much for that. I'm trying to post as much as I can with my schedule. This weekend's going to be a little bit difficult because I do have a lot of hours to work this weekend. So I might not do any weekend readings besides on Thursday. Hey guys, good morning. Hey Katie. Oh, 1 second. My thing's freezing up. Hey Katie. Hey Wendy. But yeah, so I'm going to try to post as much as possible. I may have to postpone the week ahead reading on Sunday until the next day because I think I have the next day off. So if I don't post it on Sunday, it's because I have to work all day on Sunday. So I'm going to try to do it as much as I can with the readings. Also, if you guys want to book a personal, I did change the pricing on my website. I took them back to the original price just because I feel like I wasn't getting much of a profit when my readings were very cheap. And then I got buy one, get one free. I wasn't really seeing much of it. Maybe $8 after tax and everything. So just wanted to let you guys know, disclaimer, they did go back to full price, but I still got BOGO going on. So buy one, get one, and then 2 for $20 PayPal Cash App readings. Hey, pretty pink eyes. All right, let's get started, guys. Aries 245. All right. It's going good so far. I'm still learning and just kind of seeing all the ropes, but it's going pretty good. All right, what we got for Aries? Who's coming towards you this week? Okay, somebody that's not holding back anymore, but they're kind of not confident to come towards you. This is somebody that is kind of scared to come towards you. You're seeing them as a toxic relationship in reverse, missed opportunity in reverse, inseparable. So it seems like somebody that you didn't end on bad terms with is who's coming towards you, but it's like they're scared to come towards you for whatever reason. They're lacking the confidence. So why is this person lacking the confidence? Hey, Julie, to come towards Aries. Page of Swords reverse. 2 of Wands reverse. High Priestess and the Fool. This person could assume that you've moved on because it's somebody that's watching you. Okay, they're keeping you in tabs. They're watching you. They haven't moved on from you, but they're really indecisive about coming forward. This could be somebody that's watching you first, like keeping, tabs on you, seeing what you're up to. Because for a lot of you, they may feel like they lost an opportunity with you or you've moved on. Hey, little bit. You're seeing them as toxic relationship in reverse. 4 of Cups reverse. Knight of Swords. 8 of Wands. And the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Devil on the bottom. For some of you, it could have became toxic, but it wasn't 100% toxic. Okay? Or I'm getting that there was a toxic person that got in the way between the two of you. Because this is how you're seeing them as somebody that they have clear communication. Or you feel like they're a great communicator. Okay, it's somebody that you've invested into. But maybe it didn't work out. And maybe it could have had the potential to become toxic. Or, You just didn't know where things were, at in this connection later on. Let me see why. Why is the Two of Pentacles reversed? Because they show up to be a decent person. Like, you don't really have much problems with them. They were somebody very communicative. You enjoyed their company. Okay, but this person could have been very codependent for some of you. And it could have become toxic. Or they had controlling tendencies or something like that. Because you're seeing them as somebody that you didn't really feel comfortable where you stood with them. It's like things were going good when it came to the communication, but when it came to actually physically putting it into a relationship, you didn't really know where you stood. Okay, and that caused a lot of confusion. Hey, D-Love. Their action, missed opportunity, in reverse. King of Wands. Okay, Five of Swords, reverse. Queen of Wands, reverse. And the Hanged Man. So they do plan on coming forward. They're just scared for whatever reason. This person's scared to come forward. Doing it slyly. Two of Swords, reverse. Seven of Swords. This person could be lacking the confidence or not knowing how you're going to react. Or if there was any kind of, like, tension between the two of you, like, wondering how, things would work out. Wondering if you would forgive them. This is somebody that could have felt like you don't, maybe they feel like you don't love them. It's not unconditional love. Yeah, they're lacking in their self-worth. So they could feel like you don't actually love them, or you've moved on, you're not interested. It's kind of what it feels like. How do you feel for them? Magician, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Seven of Wands reverse. Six of Wands. Why are they thinking so negative when you're telling me how you feel is that this is somebody that you want back into your life? You feel like they're your soulmate. You see a future with them. You feel like this person gave up on you. Gave up on the connection, but it's somebody that you truly love. Six of Wands. So for a lot of you, Aries, like, you love this person and you want them in your life. Ten of Pentacles. What would they say to Aries? You're worth more to me than I let on. I have been working on myself. I've been manifesting you. Hey, Elle. I'm ready to take my mask off. And I fantasize about you. Hey, B. All right, what is your advice, Aries, real quick? Let's see. Because this person's scared to come towards you. They think you moved on, but you want them back in your life. Nine of Cups. King of Swords, reverse. Ace of Cups, and the Judgment, reverse. I mean, you can't make this person not scared. I mean, I feel like you feel like there's a strong connection. You love them. But if they feel this way and they feel scared to come forward, I mean, you can't really change their mind, So my advice to you is just to keep, focusing on yourself and hope that this person, maybe focus on their self as well. Maybe they're, attracting your energy. And if that happens, then maybe they will one day come back. It's like they're so scared of, like, the worst case scenario that you've lost interest, maybe rejection. But you're telling me that you see them as your soulmate. So could be an Aquarius. I got Scorpio. You're welcome, Janet. Aries, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Leo, Gemini. Could be any of those signs. Hey, Claudia. All right, Taurus, 903. Who's coming towards Taurus this weekend? Let's see who's coming towards Taurus. Ooh, inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. You see them as somebody that's letting you go. Or they're becoming, like, kind of impatient. And their action is wanting to change some kind of habit. Okay? Wanting to change something. They're addicted to you. Or there was some kind of addiction. So either there was some kind of addiction, codependency, or maybe they were, like, really addicted to you as a person. So let's see. Maybe that was a habit. So maybe they did have an addiction. Okay. So let's see. Now I'm getting that song by Simple Plan, Addicted, where, like, I'm addicted to you. I heard that song in my head. So that's so weird. I heard that in my head, and I'm doing this reading. And I saw Simple Plan a couple months ago. Why inseparable? Oh, Five of Pentacles. The Moon, the Page of Wands, and the Sun in reverse. This is somebody that is missing you. And they're heavily reflecting. If you guys are separated, they're heavily reflecting on you and how much they're lonely without you in their life. Okay? This is somebody that wants to reach out to you. Page of Wands. I feel like they're still trying to find optimism in the situation. And they feel like you guys will come back together, even if it's not the right time right now. You're seeing them as somebody that's letting go. Ace of Cups, Justice, the Hermit reversed, and the Four of Cups reversed. Three of Pentacles. You're afraid that if you don't make some kind of attempt with this person, that they are going to let you go. That they're going to start to find somebody else. You're afraid, Taurus, that if you don't make some kind of effort here, Four of Cups reverse, Three of Pentacles, showing that you're interested, you still care for them, that they're eventually just going to move on because they don't know where they stand with you. This is somebody I feel like you are maybe in separation with, or there's just been a little bit of like uncertainty of the connection. But you know eventually they're going to move on. So that's why you're trying to kind of like say your piece. I feel like you want to say your piece and tell them like, hey, this is how I feel. You know, take what you want with it is what I'm getting here. Because you know if I don't do that, this person's just going to move on to somebody else. Their action is wanting to change some kind of habit. Six of Swords reversed, the Chariot reversed, Nine of Swords, and the Six of Wands reversed. I feel like what the problem is fear. Is fear and a lack of determination in this connection, or just letting anxiety and fear take over. This is somebody that could be lacking in self-confidence as well. I feel like they're trying to gain more of a better confidence in approaching you. Yeah, they're trying not to be so hard on themselves. This is somebody that realizes they are too hard on themselves. They could be an Aries. I got the Emperor here. But they realize that you are their Two of Cups. Okay. And it breaks their heart. Three of Swords. It breaks their heart that you guys are not together, that you guys are separated. And a lot of it's because of internal conflict, or they kind of make things harder than they need to be. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that could even be lacking confidence or feeling like they're just not enough for you. Yeah, the clock is ticking between you and this person. Okay. You've been going through some kind of cycle. I got mirroring. You're mirroring each other right now. So you guys are mirroring each other and mask. You both are hiding how you feel. Okay. And not being honest with how you truly feel for each other. And that could be the problem. So what do they want to say? But I do see them like not wanting to do anything to cause the relationship any issues or to end. This is somebody wanting to fix this problem. I really do care, even though I don't show it. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. They will never compare to you. How do you feel about this person? The World, the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Tower in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. A lot of you feel like this person needs time to work on themselves, or that could be an issue, that this person just never is fully happy or content with where they're at. Okay. But you do feel like they're coming back. A lot of you feel, Taurus, that they are coming back. There's a new beginning. You feel intuitively they're coming back. But like they need to work on themselves, or they need to be in a more clear headspace of what they want with you when they do come back, is how you feel. That it isn't over. Some of you feel like you're starting a new cycle. And I did get that here with the clock, starting a new cycle. What's your advice? Two of Swords reversed, the Devil, Queen of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Don't give up just yet. Just because it seems impossible, or you don't see any kind of change, or they're not sacrificing or something like that. I wouldn't give up just yet. I wouldn't put negative thoughts in your head. I wouldn't think the worst. Some of you could be thinking, oh, there's somebody else. That's why they're not with me, or whatever the case is. I wouldn't think negative. I would try to be in an optimistic mindset until you have to be negative. Okay. Could be a Virgo, a Capricorn. Could be a Pisces. I got Scorpio. Okay. I got Scorpio. I got Virgo, Libra, Cancer. Cancer again. Could be any sign. All right, what we got for Gemini? 1527. I'm going to get some more coffee real quick. Hey, Patricia. Oh, you're welcome, Aries, man. Who's coming towards Gemini? Let's see. Somebody wants to tell you the truth. They're confessing something. You're seeing them as telling you the truth. That's how you're viewing them. So you know this person needs to tell you the truth. And they're afraid it's too late to take action. Something that they need to tell you, they're telling you here. But their ego was holding back. So a lot of you, Gemini, you're expecting whatever this is. Like, you already know what they're going to say. But they know they need to tell you the truth. Why truth for who this person is? Somebody you're like not in a relationship with anymore. So it could be a breakup, separation. 4 of Wands reversed, King of Wands reversed, Queen of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles reversed. Some of you, this person stepped out on you. I don't want to be mean and say that. If you're the female in this situation, it feels like you're still emotionally involved in this. And it feels like whoever you're dealing with is somebody that stepped out. Like they stepped out in the relationship. They broke up with you for some of you, or they just stopped investing into it. Is who this person is. Maybe it was very like sudden, like you didn't see this coming. Because you're seeing them as somebody that you want to hear the truth from. 2 of Swords, 6 of Wands reverse, 5 of Swords reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, a lot of you feel like this person's been ignoring you. Not wanting to face the truth, wanting to ignore what's happening. You're seeing them as somebody that owes you an apology. They owe you an apology because they're ignoring you or they're not contacting you. So a lot of you are in no contact, or they're just trying to block you out, act like it's not existing. But you see them as somebody that failed you and they need to apologize or make some kind of compromise here. Their action is time. The Moon, the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant reversed. So, with the Fool in reverse, this is somebody that's been kind of holding back coming towards you. They are going to tell you a heartfelt message, okay? This is somebody that does want to talk to you. I see communication coming in their energy. But what I'm getting here, this person, there's like fear around what they're going to say. Like they're scared that you might not agree with how they feel. The Death, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. 8 of Wands. Okay, this is somebody that's wanting to possibly start over. Wanting to have a new beginning with you. Hey, Erica. This is somebody wanting to have a new beginning, but they may feel like you're against it. Because if they did step out on the relationship, maybe you don't trust them, or maybe you're done for good. I feel like they are going to come back, hoping they didn't lose their opportunity with you, and wanting to say why they left, why they stopped investing in this. I got Camera. So this person's reminiscing, thinking about you. Grounding in reverse. So maybe they weren't ready for a relationship. Maybe they weren't ready to settle down. They still are passionate towards you. Okay. Let me see what they would say. Some of you, they don't want a relationship, but they still want to be passionate with you with the Ace of Wands. Okay. Which I don't know how that's going to work. Because of the Hierophant reverse, they might want something non-committal with you. So what do they want to say? I'm ready for commitment. Okay, never mind. Maybe they do. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. I realize all the mistakes I've made. How do you feel for this person, Gemini? Hey, kitty cat. Hey, little bit. The Devil in reverse, King of Cups reverse, 9 of Swords, and the Temperance reverse. You feel like this person's a hot mess, okay? I'm not trying to be mean. If this person, you feel like they're a hot mess, it's probably a good reason that they left. Okay, or it's a good thing they left your energy, because how you feel is that this person is very emotionally confused. This is somebody that's caused a lot of stress in your life, a lot of tension. Yeah, more confusion than anything good. Hey, love apples. So you just feel like they caused a lot of confusion. They stressed you out because they didn't know what they wanted. What's your advice? Okay, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles reverse. I wouldn't expect a lot out of it. Okay, if they do come back, I wouldn't expect a lot out of it. I would have them really prove it to you, Knight of Pentacles, that they want things to change. Because they have hurt you, they did betray you in some way, or you just don't feel the same about them. I wouldn't get your hopes up. If they do come back, great. But I wouldn't really put a lot of thought into them being back into your life until they really show you that they're dedicated. They want to make amends. Okay. So it could be a Virgo for some of you. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Could be a Leo. But it's like they chose to ignore the situation and block you out, not speak to you. And now they want to talk to you. I have Scorpio. I got Pisces, Taurus, Cancer. All right. Cancer 2131. Who's coming towards Cancer? Okay, Taurus had this as well. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. They have this as well. Surrender is how you're seeing them. Somebody that you're letting go of. Shadow side, their actions. You made me realize my flaws. And Chaser. Here, let me go ahead and write this real quick, Erica. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify. So this could be somebody that had a shadow side. Somebody that was in their ego or, just had a lot of fear around this connection. All right, let's see. Why inseparable for who this person is. Okay, the Death, Five of Wands reverse, Page of Wands reverse, and the Six of Swords reverse. Ten of Swords reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Well, this is somebody you've had an ending with. Okay, I feel like you and this person maybe are in no contact. Feels like there's a lack of closure between you and this person. Could also be some anger. I feel like there's anger. There's a little bit of resentment. Or this person could feel rejected. Somebody feels rejected in the situation. And it has no other choice but to heal. Because I do feel there's an ending. Okay. And you guys are healing from whatever this ending is. So this is somebody I feel that, there's been an ending. You guys are healing from this person. There's still some, a little bit of like resentment, some anger of like how things ended, or just, upset that things didn't go their way. You're seeing them as surrender. The Empress, Magician in reverse, Justice, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Swords reversed. For a lot of you, Cancer, you're seeing this person as somebody. If they are the masculine energy, that they weren't really good for you anyways. And it's sad because you're seeing them as somebody now that since they've been out of your life, it's like you realize like what the problem was, It's an energy of that. It's like almost when you don't want to believe it in somebody that like they were the problem. And then when you like take somebody out of your life or you're just not around them anymore and your life is doing better, you're achieving more. Because I feel like with the Justice and the Empress, you're more abundant. You're living your best life. A lot of you are happier in your life. You feel like this person was a catalyst for destruction or they caused problems in your life. And you may feel like you need to let this person go because they didn't bring anything substantial or you just couldn't fully trust them and that wasn't helping you. So some of you have let this person go and you're trying to heal or you're just trying to live your life without them. Their action is shadow side. Ace of Swords reverse, Four of Cups reverse, Five of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, I think this person was in denial. Now I'm getting that song by Doshi. I just like saw Doshi in concert. Denial is a River. So, and it says, I like to do drugs, I like to smoke, or I like to drink, I like to take drugs, or I forget how the song goes, but it's called Denial is a River by Doshi. So maybe this person like was in denial about like how they were treating you or how things really came about. And then now that you guys are on no contact, it's like they're being faced with the hard truth. And it's like they want to come back to you, but they don't know if the damage is done. Okay. Let me get more on this person. It's like now they're feeling a lot of regret. Now they're seeing things more clearly. Yeah, they're heartbroken. This person's heartbroken. This person's afraid to take a chance and come towards you because they don't know if there's a new beginning. With Phoenix in reverse, they don't know if there's a new beginning. They're wanting to come towards you, but they either are holding back speaking to you because they feel like you're going to reject them, or they just don't know. Oh my God, that's so funny I said that. So they're scared you're going to reject them, and look, I'm scared you will reject me. That's so crazy. Oh my God, I said that. I didn't even see the card fly out. That's exactly what I said too. I underestimated how important you are in my life. So they underestimated. They were in denial about this connection, how much you meant to them. Okay. How do you feel for them, Cancer? Let's see. Could be a Sag you're dealing with, or a fire sign. King of Wands reverse, Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Hierophant reverse. You feel like you weren't going to get anywhere with this person. You feel like you really tried, but they were so hard to manage or hard to deal with. Okay, and I don't mean to be mean and say that, but a lot of you feel like in regards to a relationship, like they were so non-committal, they were so stubborn that like you don't even know how it was going to work out. Or they just weren't prioritizing you like you wanted them to. Your advice, Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, Four of Wands reverse, and the Knight of Swords reverse. I don't know. I feel like if they do come towards you and have communication, you need to, one, stand up for yourself, okay? You're needing to not let this person walk all over you. But also like needing to see like is the energy good for us to have a conversation, because it kind of looks like you're a bit like standoffish or you don't trust it. Okay, well you want to have a conversation because for some of you, you're giving up that they're even going to contact you. Like you're losing faith, or you just feel like you wasted your time and you're angry. I feel like there's anger still in your energy. And maybe that's why this person's afraid to contact you. Because I do feel there's going to be communication, or there needs to be. But if you're so like mad at them or angry, maybe needing to put off a conversation until like your energy is a little bit better. So could be dealing with a Gemini. I got Taurus. I got Leo. Could be a fire sign. I got the Phoenix here. So there was like a passionate connection. Okay. Could be a Libra, Virgo, Gemini. Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. But they feel like you're inseparable to them. All right, Leo, there they are. 2843. Happy birthday. Let me get some more coffee. Man, I need coffee after every reading. That's not good. That's how tired I am. I don't usually drink coffee after every reading. All right, let's see. I just feel like this week has kicked my ass. And it's only Wednesday. I don't know. Do you guys feel that way too? I just feel like it's like, I don't know. I just feel like this week is just like smacked my ass. Hey, Knowledge. All right. Who's coming towards you? Somebody that's not changing. That's lovely. Change is in reverse. You're seeing them as not the one. God. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so the one in reverse is how you're seeing them. So somebody you don't want to be with anymore is how you're seeing them. Their action, well, they're coming back. Divine timing. Okay. And they're indecisive if they should come back. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Maybe they treated you that way as well. Like they didn't want to choose between one person. So let's see. It looks like you're tired of it. And it's funny. I don't know why I'm getting this, but you guys could like the Dixie Chicks, because what I'm channeling on this card with the one where it looks like somebody in a wedding dress. I'm getting that music video, Ready to Run, Dixie Chicks. When she's in her wedding dress, I think it's the main person. So maybe you got blonde hair, because her name's Natalie, the main singer. And she's like in her wedding dress, and she's like throwing off. I think she's in a wedding dress on the Ready to Run. I'm pretty sure. I think that maybe it's that. Is it that band or is it No Doubt? I know it's either. I think it's Ready to Run. So yeah, I think she's in a wedding dress if I remember. I'll have to look at that music video later. But she's in like a wedding dress, and she just like throws off and just runs because she just doesn't want to be married or doesn't want this person. So maybe you guys like the Dixie Chicks or the Chicks now. But all right, why change in reverse? Queen of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. God, hey Terry. What I'm getting, this is somebody that you've waited to change. Could be a Taurus. You saw a future with this person, Ten of Pentacles, okay? Or this is somebody that either you saw a relationship with, like you saw the end all be all, this is my end all partner. Yeah, Terry, you can ask me in a second if you want. Or you can wait till Pisces, either way. But I feel like you got impatient. You're like, you know, and Ready to Run, Eight of Cups. Oh my God, that's funny because I'm getting that song Ready to Run, and then the Eight of Cups came out. So I feel like you got fed up with the Queen of Wands in reverse. You got fed up of this person. You got fed up of waiting for them to change, and they just never changed, okay? So you're seeing them as somebody that's not the one. Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Wands, and the Six of Cups in reverse. Feeling like they've put you through so much. And like if this is my soulmate or my person, I wouldn't be going through hell. You know, I wouldn't be feeling that way towards this person. I think you're open to like new people or finding somebody else because you just feel like this person's not your person. Some of you even feel like they were just not taking you seriously. They weren't committing to you. They weren't acting like you were their person, you know? So I feel like what's going on is, you know, this person never fully made you feel like you were the one or never really made you feel like they had loyalty to you. And that's what really pissed you off. It's like, I'm waiting for this person to change, but why am I waiting for somebody that's not committing to me, that's not wanting to, you know, do anything different? Basically, it's like they want the cake and eat it too. Or they just want me, but then want whatever else. It's kind of what you feel. All right, so their action, they're coming back, divine timing. Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, reverse, the World in reverse. I think they're scared to have this conversation with you, but they know you guys need closure. And they know here you're coming up as this Queen of Swords. Either you're coming up as this Queen of Swords or they have to confess something about a third party. So let me see, what's the Queen of Swords? King of Swords, Six of Swords reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, yeah, for some of you, if they put you in a third party situation, they're needing to confront and be honest about a third party. That you're waiting to hear about some kind of truth. You know, like you want to know the nitty gritty. I don't know why I'm saying that, nitty gritty. Or you want to know the truth about the situation. You want this person to stand up and be honest. Okay. And they're overthinking it. They're scared to come towards you because they know they messed up. Okay. They are getting out of an addiction. I got addiction in reverse. And then I got unconditional love. So maybe that's how they treated you. Like they were just non-committal because they had, you know, issues with themselves. They were scared to get fully attached. Okay. This is somebody that's afraid to take a chance or to come towards you because of knowing that they're wrong. They know they're wrong. They know they fumbled you. And they know you're not going to put up with it. But look, I've been manifesting you. They will never compare to you. Yeah, this person didn't compare to you. I have been working on myself. And that's all they want to say. All right, we'll see. How do you feel about them? How does Leo feel about this person? Probably not good. Ace of Cups in reverse. Three of Swords. Seven of Swords reverse. Magician in reverse. A lot of you feel like you were like bamboozled. You know, you were bamboozled. You feel like you were heartbroken over this person, that it just wasn't fair. You feel like you were manipulated. You just feel like this person took your heart and ran. Or they just like put your heart in a blender, you know? A lot of you feel like it was not unconditional. That the love you had for them, it wasn't really reciprocal, or they didn't really love you the same. And they just took your heart and ran. It's kind of how you feel. What's your advice? King of Wands, Ten of Cups, Four of Cups reverse, Ace of Pentacles. I don't want to be mean and say this, but my advice to you, because you even are saying this isn't your person. So, I mean, it's not really bad. My advice to you, I wouldn't waste your time, because I feel there's a divine masculine coming your way soon. And this person actually wants a relationship. They want commitments. There's a King of Wands here, so it could be another fire sign. But they're the Ten of Cups, Four of Cups reverse, Ace of Pentacles. There's a better opportunity coming your way. So I wouldn't settle for this person's bullshit. That's my advice. And you're even saying that. Like, this isn't my person. If this was my person, they wouldn't have chosen somebody else over me. They wouldn't have put me through this shit, So, could be a Gemini, could be a Leo. Actually, the new person could be maybe another Leo, or an Aries, or a Sag, or they have fire in their chart. I got Gemini. Let's see. So you guys could be dealing with, the signs I got is a fixed sign, so Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Libra. Okay, Taurus. All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo. 3635. All right, Terry, I got your question. Oh, you're welcome, kitty cat. I feel like that did resonate. You should listen to that song that I channeled for you guys, Ready to Run. That's how I feel. I'm just ready to run from love. All right, let's see. Who's coming towards you? Somebody that is not awakened, Virgo. Somebody that is not enlightened. Somebody that is not going through any kind of change in their life. You're seeing them as a soulmate in reverse. So they're not your soulmate. Okay, and then missed opportunity in reverse. Shadow side and ex-lover. There's an ex that hasn't changed. And they're wanting to come back into your energy. I feel like they are thinking heavily about you, wanting to reminisce, wanting to come back and be in your life. But it's somebody either you have surrendered from, or you feel like you need to, because a lot of you don't see them as your soulmate. So, and we are still in Mercury retrograde, so we have a couple days left, I think, or like 5 days, something like that. Yeah, I think we have like 5 days left. So, why spiritual awakening in reverse? This looks like a nightmare. Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands reverse, Devil in reverse, and the Judgment reverse. Basically, it's somebody that just hasn't changed. They're coming in with this lovey-dovey energy. Some of you, it could be very love-bombing. Because it's an energy of, like, they feel that you're not interested, so they're just going to keep pursuing you. Okay? It's like they're not getting the memo. I don't want to say that. It's like they're not getting the memo that you're not interested. That you're just, like, simply, like, ignoring them. Maybe you're being short with them. Because it seems like somebody that you're not really putting much effort into. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. So it looks like there is an ex coming back. It's like they're trying so hard to get your attention. And some of you, it's an age difference. Like, they're younger than you, or just immaturity-wise. It's somebody that you're not even waiting to hear from. Like, you're not even wanting this person back. Could be a Pisces, a Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn. Because you're seeing them as somebody that's not your soulmate. Yeah, High Priestess reverse, Seven of Wands reverse, Two of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're seeing this person as somebody that they're not your soulmate. Okay, a lot of you are maybe single and on the prowl and wanting to find your soulmate, because you're telling me you don't see, maybe at one point you saw them as a soulmate, but you just feel like you can't trust this person, or they were so quick to give up on you. So it's like you're questioning their true intentions. The Fool in reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, Four of Swords reverse. Yeah, basically you're seeing this person as somebody that it's a waste to get involved with. You're wanting to be single. You're wanting to put yourself back out there and find your soulmate, and you don't feel like this is your person. Okay, some of you could have felt at one point they were, and then you found out, okay, this person, I just don't trust them, or the feelings weren't mutual. Because I feel like you're wanting to be single and find somebody else. Their action is they want to come back before they miss an opportunity. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, it's a past person. King of Cups reverse. Seven of Cups reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Cups. This is somebody that's not really, I feel like they're not really staying around though. And that's why you don't feel like they're your soulmate. It's somebody that's not fighting for you. Somebody that chooses their independence. They choose to be single. Somebody that doesn't really make you feel comforted or safe. And I feel like when they come back, the same problems are just going to repeat. If you don't feel safe in their energy, you feel like they're scattering all over the place. They haven't changed. This is somebody that has not changed. They don't see the consequences in their actions. And I feel like it's just a waste to get involved with them. Honestly, I feel like they're kind of feeding you lies that everything's, better, or they're a different person, but their actions speaking the same. This is somebody coming in very suddenly or shocking. Okay. And this is somebody that could be kind of cocky, or they know that they have a lot to offer. So, I don't know. Or it's like, you deserve better. When it comes to this, you deserve better. You know your worth. I'm ready for commitment. So now they want to commit, but I don't feel like it. Because their actions, it's like they're not changing. They're still kind of wishy-washy. How do you feel for this person, Virgo? The Moon in reverse. Strength in reverse. Three of Wands reverse. Three of Swords reverse. A lot of you don't feel like you have this connection with them anymore. And that it's obvious. You feel like you've healed from this already, or you feel like you need to let this go. Because like I said, maybe you feel like it's not fair to lead this person on, or to give them some kind of hope if you just don't have feelings like that. Yeah, a lot of you feel like you're okay with being a friend to them or having them in your life, but you don't want to lead them on to anything romantic. That you're not really wanting anything with them like that. What's your advice? Two of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords reversed, Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're needing to make that clear. If you don't have any kind of sexual desire or romantic feeling towards them, needing to make that clear. And I feel like if you do, this person's going to be mad and trying to get you not to leave, or to try to stop you from how you feel. But you're needing to tell them how you feel. Because I feel like at the end of the day, this person's going to make you feel bad that you don't have these feelings anymore. And if it gets to that point where it's becoming exhausting and it's draining of your energy, I feel like you just need to stop being in communication. I think you need to draw the line eventually. Because I don't think this person's going to stop. They're going to keep guilt tripping you, making you feel bad, maybe emotionally manipulating you. Because I'm getting somebody that's a love bomber, or somebody that's going to come in all hot and mad that you're going to reject them. Okay. Because they don't agree with what you're saying. So just be careful. Could be a Sag, Gemini, could be a water sign. I have Cancer, Leo. They don't want to take no for an answer is what I feel. Okay, it could be a Scorpio. Could be an Aries, a Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Pisces. All right, Libra. 4338. Who's coming towards Libra? Oh, you're welcome. Somebody that's not healed. All right. Somebody that's not healed. 1 second. I got your question, Sassy. So they're not healed, Libra, is who they are. You're seeing them as home. So you saw them as family, or somebody that was important to you. Their action is not wanting to make things right. Not wanting to bring peace. Secret crush. That's weird. Okay, well, let me see. This is a weird energy. Some of you, this could be somebody new that's crushing on you, and you live by them or you live near them. Why healing in reverse for who they are? The Tower in reverse, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords reverse, and the Moon. King of Wands reverse. Okay. So it does feel like an ex. It feels like somebody that is wanting to come in. Okay. Maybe want to come in and kind of smooth things over with you. Somebody that does want to have some kind of closure. They're thinking about you heavily and about some kind of situation that's unfolded. I feel like they are so angry or upset about something. There's still some bad feelings they have. But this person is still like physically attracted to you. They're still into you. Which is maybe why they could even feel in a way like they blame you for something, or they still have some kind of resentment, which is maybe why they're not going to heal things right away. Why are you seeing them as home? Eight of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups reverse, and the 4 of Wands. Damn. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that either you used to live with, either you live by them, or you used to live with them at one point, or technically live with them. Like you spent a lot of time at their house, or vice versa. Somebody that maybe you wanted to move in with. You guys could have kids. Maybe you guys wanted to combine your families. Because this is somebody, it's like you guys had a fallout. Things ended kind of badly between the two of you. But at one point, things were good. 10 of Cups. But then somebody stepped out in the relationship. Somebody could have stepped out and cheated, or got in another relationship, or vice versa, or accused the other person of doing that. Their action is Harmony in reverse. The Hermit reverse. The Empress reverse. 9 of Swords reverse. And the 4 of Swords. The Devil. So it's an energy of them wanting you to chase them, is what I'm seeing. They're wanting you to come to them. They're in your energy still. And I think they are holding back because of whatever reason. They're angry. They're mad. They still have a chip on their shoulder. This is somebody wanting you to chase them. They don't feel confident coming towards you. It's like they're holding back. But then eventually they're not going to hold back anymore. This is somebody that's tired of holding back or waiting. But I don't like their energy. It's somebody that has not been healing. They're not in a better place than they were before. Some of you, they could have an addiction, okay, or they just have a codependent issue. They haven't worked on themselves, okay, clearly. They got sunglasses, so they're watching you. They could be stalking you, or really, like, paying attention to what you're doing, wanting to hear from you. They're wanting to tell you the truth here, okay. But they're not flirting with you. So it's somebody that's not going to be, I don't think they're going to be actively pursuing you. I think they're in your energy and expecting you to come forward, is what I'm seeing here. They're expecting you to come forward with some truth and waiting for you to come forward. So they're in your energy. That's why they're so like, who's coming towards you? Because energetically they're coming towards you. So what do they want to say? The distance between us kills me. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Hey, Melissa. How do you feel about this person, Libra? The Chariot. The World in reverse. Queen of Cups. Could be a Cancer. Ace of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Well, you feel like there's unfinished business. But at the end of the day, you feel like you just need to move on with your life. You feel like there's bigger and better things to focus on. Some of you could be moving, or you're relocating, maybe a new job, things like that. You feel like, yeah, there's, a lack of, reconciliation. There's not any closure, but you feel like you just need to move on with your life, despite the feelings you have for them. You still love them. You care for them, but you feel like your life just is moving on, You just need to go on with your life. What's your advice? Page of Cups reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. I wouldn't try to contact them, because like I said, they're just gonna want you to do all the work. They're gonna want you to pursue them. I feel like they're needing to put in the work. If they want to actually have a conversation with you, they're needing to come forward and say something. Okay. So I definitely feel like you guys just need to kind of let this go. And that's how you feel. You kind of just need to move on with your life. If you don't have the closure, then just take that as a sign that, okay, I just got to move on. And I wouldn't try to contact them or anything. I would just let them, leave them alone. Okay. But I do feel eventually they should be contacting you, or they will. They're going to break the silence. So it could be a Taurus. I have strong Cancer here. I have Capricorn. I got Leo, Cancer again. Okay, Scorpio, Virgo. Could be a Taurus, Libra. All right, let's go and do Scorpio, 5018. All right, who's coming towards Scorpio? Somebody that they don't know if it could be mended. They don't know if they want to mend the connection, if they want to be with you. You're seeing them as reflection in reverse. So they're just kind of ignoring you. This is weird. Their action, understanding in reverse. And then why are they here? This person is feeling guided to come towards you, but they don't know what they want with you. They don't know if they want to work things out. This is really confusing. They don't understand you. They're having a hard time seeing your side of the story. Some of you could be a Pisces, because I'm getting like the Hanged Man. Like they see their side of the thing, but not yours. Okay, why mending in reverse? The Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the World in reverse. Oh my God, I said the Hanged Man. Look, it's on the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. Okay, I'm like really channeling today. Anyways, this is somebody that could be a Pisces, could be a Sagittarius. A part of them, okay, they think about you and they want to like mend things because there is unfinished business. There is a lack of closure. I feel like this person, they're kind of back and forth. They're kind of like wishy-washy. It's like they would like to have some kind of like relationship with you in their life, whether it be a friendship, platonic, whatever, but they're still mad about something, but then they still feel a sexual desire towards you as well. So I have Sag, it could be a Pisces, could be an earth sign. It's like they kind of want to start slow. They kind of want to come back. But it's an energy of this person's still like mad about something because how you're seeing them is like a lack of reflecting. Yeah, Justice reverse, Three of Swords reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, and the Emperor. Somebody that sees only their side of the story. They're not seeing how you feel. So you're viewing them as somebody, it's like they see how they feel, but they don't understand the consequences of their actions, what they did to you. It just doesn't feel like they're seeing your side. This is somebody that they're mad, they're angry. It kind of feels like a selfish energy. I'm not trying to be mean. Kind of feels like somebody that's a selfish energy where it's like they care about their needs, their feelings, and who cares how I treat you. Okay, that's at least how you're seeing them. Some of you, it was a hasty divorce, bad breakup. Could be a Libra, a Taurus, or an Aries. Because it's like somebody trying to make nice, but they don't want to fully mend things. Some of you guys have a kid together. You guys have kids or there's children involved, and that's why they have to kind of play nice with you. But then there's still a physical desire there. I don't know. What are their actions? Why understanding in reverse? 10 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse. See, it's an energy of like if there is kids involved or something, or if you were in some kind of family unit, this person's trying to, ooh, for some of you, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is like a hasty breakup, a hasty divorce. The energy I'm getting is like two divorced parents, which I don't really know because I didn't have a divorced parent, but kind of what I could assume because my ex, like his family was kind of going through this. Where it's like they're guilt tripping the kids. Okay, where it's like, and this is kind of even how it feels in my situation somewhat, where some of you, if you're the female, it's the masculine doing this, where they're like kind of telling the kids, like brainwashing, like telling the kids like, oh, your mom did this, your mom did that. And it's like maybe you're hearing that. Maybe you're hearing through your children what the other person's saying about you in this relationship or how they feel about you in the relationship. It just looks really hasty. It looks like they're not meeting you halfway. They're still causing drama and tension. And it just doesn't look like a good situation. Some of you, they're mad that you're single, you're living your best life. Maybe this person's mad, Scorpio, that you're hot, you're attractive. Maybe you're dating other people. Maybe you're not wanting to get back with them. Okay. Hey, Dolly. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to take a chance on you, or even with poker face, it's like they're acting like something's not bothering them, but it is. But you can see right through them with the mask in reverse. So they're trying to play it off as like they don't care, or they're not up to something, but you can see right through it is what I feel. Yeah, a lot of you are watching this person and you're seeing like what they're doing to you. So I have a join button. It should be below in the description box. I have a link where it says like join this channel for perks or whatever. It's in my description box. It's right below. It should be on the bottom of my description box. If it doesn't show a subscribe button, it should be on my description. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. This feels like for a lot of you, it's like a family situation. Like you guys have a kid together, maybe even married or something like that. How do you feel, Scorpio, for them? 8 of Cups. This card flew out. A lot of you feel like you have to walk away for your own peace. Okay, 4 of Swords. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, reverse, Ace of Cups. A lot of you feel like you need to walk away from this, either to focus on your healing or it's just a waste of time. A lot of you feel like you need to take care of yourself and you can't give to this anymore. You can't give this person what they want. Okay. You even feel like they stress you out. It's just a lot of, it's just a lot of mind games. Okay. And even though you still care about this person, you may feel like, you can't put any more time into it. What's your advice, Scorpio? The Tower in reverse. You're showing up as your own advice. The Star in reverse, Ace of Swords, and the 10 of Swords reverse. Needing to see it for what it is, okay? Needing to see it clearly for what it is so you can heal from it. Because for a lot of you, you're seeing it as something. I got the 6 of Pentacles on the bottom. If you do have some kind of exchange with this person, let's say like you have kids with them or there's some kind of contract or something, needing to finalize that and make sure that's all taken care of, everything's kind of worked out. And try to leave on good terms or try to end things on good terms is what I'm seeing here. So I just feel like at the end of the day, like you guys can't resolve this. You can't repair it. You even feel like you need to walk away for your own sanity for some of you. So I wouldn't entertain it if you feel like it's just a waste or it's just not going to get you anywhere. Okay. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. Some of you, it is another Scorpio. Could be a Pisces because I channeled the Hanged Man and the Hanged Man came out. So it could be a Pisces. I have Taurus, Aries, Libra. Somebody very controlling. Some of you, the person's very controlling and it's like matter of factly like my way or the highway. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Could be a Pisces, like I said. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag. All right, Sagittarius. 5819. Get some coffee. All right, Sag. Ooh, I just saw third party. It just like, these cards kind of came out. Let me shuffle again. Ooh. Somebody neglected you for a third party? Is who's coming towards you? God, I hope not. All right, who is this person? They haven't healed. Healing's in reverse. Libra had that as well. You're seeing them as somebody that you're distancing yourself from. Either they're at a distance, like you guys have a long distance relationship, or either you just needed to get away from them. Okay, you need to distance your energy. They're coming towards you. They're single. So it looks like they are going to approach you. You expect them to come back. They're going to come back maybe once they get out of some kind of third party, once they're single. Because I did see a third party and then neglected. So they left you for a third party for some of you. So let's see. And it doesn't look like it's working out too well if that's the case. I just saw the Tower. So, and then I saw the 4 of Wands. So yeah, shit's getting bad. Why healing in reverse? Queen of Wands. What am I getting? They want sexual healing. They want sexual healing. Queen of Wands, the Moon in reverse, the Sun, and the 2 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. This is some, ooh. And then the Five of Wands. Okay. This is somebody, yeah, some of you, they do want sexual healing with the Sun and the Queen of Wands. Like, please bathe me. No, I'm kidding. Like, put me in the bath and soak my feet. No, I'm kidding. Why am I getting that? Anyways, this is somebody that wants to be pampered by you. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Somebody that wants to feel nurtured by you, wants to feel pampered. I don't know, I want you to put them in the bath. I don't know. Anyways, could be a Cancer, and I have Pisces and Leo. Okay, Cancer, a Pisces, or a Leo. This is somebody that finds you very attractive, but they're kind of going back and forth. Like, would Sag want me? You know, would Sag want to be with me? I want to be nurtured by Sag. I want to feel good by Sag. It's like when they're in your energy, you know, it's like they want to be with you. It's like they realize like how much you are genuine, you're loving. You're seeing them as somebody you're distancing from. Four of Cups reversed, Eight of Pentacles reversed, Page of Swords reversed, and the Lovers in reverse. Nine of Cups. I think you got tired of it, Sag. You're viewing them as somebody that you had to disconnect your energy from because they were not invested, you know? But they weren't that invested. I'm getting that Marilyn Monroe song. I think it's Marilyn Monroe. I want to be loved by you. Is that Marilyn Monroe? Where she's like, I forget what movie that's from, but I'm getting that I want to be loved by you. So this person wants to be loved by you. That's the song that I was kind of channeling. I'm like, what song is that? Anyways, you're viewing them as somebody for your own health, your own benefit. Nine of Cups. You had to detach from this connection. And it could have been a twin flame for some of you. Like, it was a very difficult situation. Like, there's times where like you wanted to go back to this person. Maybe you're tempted to message them. You're tempted to call them. But you realize like they're not putting an energy into this. They're not investing, so I need to pull back my energy. Their action is they're single and they're alone. Two of Cups. The Star in reverse. Five of Swords reverse. Ten of Swords reverse. I feel like they're trying to heal from this. They're trying to heal from this, but they keep going back to you. Two of Cups. Like they keep reconnecting to the thought of you. And wondering if it's too late. Like if you guys can get back to what you were. Wow, yeah. Some of you, they had to leave a third party. Like if they neglected you, left you for a third party, that person doesn't care about them. That's why I'm getting like with you. It's like, man, I really cherished Sagittarius because they really took care of me. They really cared about me. Because this other person doesn't give a shit about them, honestly. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Three of Wands reversed, Wheel of Fortune, and look, the Tower. So if they did leave you for a third party, they could be getting their karma for that. But they realize that other person didn't care for them like you do. Yeah, death. There was some kind of ending between the two of you. Karmic relationship in reverse. Some of you, this could have been a karmic relationship. And like you had to put an end to it because you just didn't see any kind of improvement. Hey, True Star. Picture in reverse. I feel like they're trying to ignore you. Or they're trying to ignore this connection, but they can't. They keep going back to you. I'm ready for commitment. I can't go another day without you. You tame my demons. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. So they can't go another day without you. It's almost like they're on life support or something. Like, I can't go another day. All right. Like, you are their life support. Like, I want to say you're their muse. You're their muse. You're their fire. How do you feel about this person? This is like crazy. I doubt I mean that much to somebody. King of Wands, King of Swords reversed, Two of Wands, and the Chariot reversed. You feel like they're indecisive and they give you mixed signals. Okay. For a lot of you, there is still this passion you have for them. King and Queen of Wands. You feel a strong connection. You feel like there's a magnetic pull. You guys have intimate connection here. But a lot of you feel like they're hasty. Or they're just very indecisive. You know? Like this person, it's like they don't even know if they want you or not. Like one minute they come towards you, then they ignore you, then they turn their back on you. You're just really confused. What's your advice, Sag? Page of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands reverse, High Priestess. I feel like you just need to pull back your energy. Like, you know, intuitively, this person's coming back. You're expecting something from them. When they do contact you, I wouldn't expect them to be very open and emotional towards this. you know that they're just going to act kind of woe is me. They could even be kind of guilt tripping you or blaming you. So I would just expect that with the Ace of Swords, High Priestess. When they do come towards you, it's not going to be like all lovey-dovey, and it's going to be kind of like they're blaming you or they're mad at you, or, you know, this is what's going on, this is how I feel. And it's kind of up to you whether or not you want to entertain it. Okay. So it could be a Pisces. I have Cancer, Leo, Aquarius. But now they're ready for commitment. You tame their demons. All right. Could be a Scorpio. I have Scorpio. I have Aquarius. I have Cancer heavily. Gemini. Okay. Cancer again and Leo. Hey, Aesthetic. I did actually a no contact reading, I think a couple days ago. Not that long ago. So if you want to scroll through my lives, it should be one of the most recent ones. 105.53. All right. And the next week, I am going to do another round of August monthly individual readings. So I'm going to start those next week because I got 3 days off. All right, Capricorn, who's coming towards you? Okay, divine intervention in reverse. How you're seeing them is heartbreak in reverse. So you're healing from this. You're not as hurt as you were before. Hey, George. And their action is they're trying to meet up with you. Okay, so you could be avoiding this person, like not wanting to deal with it, avoiding them. There could have been karma that needed to play out. Okay, and we do have Saturn here going on in retrograde. So maybe this person's going through some change here. Maybe this person is facing karma for some of you. They could be facing karma or they're going through a karmic shift. Yeah, I do all kinds of different love readings. Like I'll do a you and them reading. I'll do like their feelings. I'll do, you know, like no contact. That's usually like the main ones that I do. Kind of just depends though. Why divine intervention reversed? 8 of Swords reversed, Queen of Wands, 2 of Swords reversed, the Temperance reversed, Hierophant reversed. Who this is somebody that I feel like it's been on a standstill with. Okay, this is somebody that I feel like it hasn't been the right timing because this person needed to clear something from their life. Okay, whether that be actual karma, like they needed to fix any kind of karma in their life, or they just needed to learn some kind of purpose. Maybe somebody that was not learning through the consequences. That was not, they were not making any kind of changes in their life. So who this is somebody that is very stubborn and somebody that they see things for how they are, but they're not doing anything really to change it. Okay. Could be a Taurus. I have Sag. And I think they do have a desire towards you. It's like they want to be with you, but they don't really want to put in the work. Okay. Or they don't really want to force like a way to change to make anything different. They're just kind of coming towards you in the same ways of doing things before. You're seeing them as somebody that you're healing from. You're not as heartbroken. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon in reverse. Hanged Man in reverse. Some of you, Capricorn, you've completely let this person go. Like, you're not even with them anymore. Like you've moved on to somebody else, or you're just moving on with yourself. You're just letting go because you're seeing them as somebody. You see things for how they are, very clear and transparent. Hey, Mara, I've already done Gemini. Gemini was 1527. And for a lot of you, Capricorn, you're just moving on. You're focusing on somebody new, something new in your life, maybe a new job, new career. Maybe you moved for some of you, because it just looks like you're not bothered by this anymore. You're not as heartbroken. You're not as hurt, and you just moved on. Their action is they're going to try to have an encounter with you. 3 of Swords reverse, the World, showing up where you're at. 2 of Wands reverse and the Fool in reverse. But they don't have much confidence. And they're kind of backtracking. Like, should I meet Capricorn where they're at? Now I'm getting that song, Meet Me at Our Spot. Willow Smith and who else sings that, but Meet Me at Our Spot. Okay, so I don't know if you guys had some kind of spot, some kind of coffee shop, I don't know. They want to show up like where you guys went, okay, or like where you guys always met, or maybe where you guys first met at. Yeah, Queen of Cups. This is somebody that wants to pour their heart to you. They want to have some kind of closure. And it's like they still got this desire, this love for you. So for a lot of you, I see them wanting to meet you somewhere, wanting to try to, see if you guys can restart things, if there's still a chance there. Hammer, this person wants to rebuild. Yeah, persistent, working on it. They still got the passion for you. Rules can be reversed. Yeah, take it out, resonates. What would they say to Capricorn? So it seems like they're wanting to meet you halfway. They're wanting to put in the work. You feel like they weren't, though. That's why, you kind of disconnected. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. Why am I not seeing Kitty Cat's, I'm not seeing her messages on here. Is Kitty Cat still on here? Anyways, you're always on my mind. I should have fought for you. How do you feel about this person, Capricorn? Ace of Cups in reverse. So I don't know if you don't love them anymore, if you've kind of gave up. Empress in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, the Tower. For a lot of you, you're like, why should I love them? You're like, they've given me, I mean, that's on A Million Reasons by Lady Gaga. They've given you a million reasons not to. Okay. A lot of you feel like you need to love yourself at this time, that you can't even love this person anymore. You can't love them. You can't put so much into it anymore. You need to love yourself. Is how you feel. That, yeah, there's still some kind of feelings and desires there, but at the end of the day, you love yourself more. What's your advice? Five of Wands. Hermit reverse. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. So, I don't know if this person's being all lovey-dovey, if they're trying to love bomb you and they're trying to get you back. Because your advice, I don't know if it doesn't work out the way they're coming towards you. I would just be careful. This person, it's like they're mad that something's not working out. They're getting kind of volatile, kind of combative. Almost like their plan or what they're trying to do isn't working out. So I wouldn't let this person get to you. But I'd also let them prove it that they want to be with you. So if they come off kind of angry and kind of like insecure, the way they come towards you is kind of rude, I would see Four of Wands. Like, how invested are they into me? Do they really want to work on this relationship? And I would leave it up to them. I would also see their body language, see the way they act towards you. If they're coming off just, angry and mad and it's like their way or the highway, I don't know if I'd want to be with this person. So it's basically up to you. Like, read their body language. See, like, is this somebody that I would like to reconnect with? Are they proving to me with their actions that they want to be with me? Or do they just kind of want me temporarily and then they're just going to dip out again? Okay. So I would definitely just kind of wait and see. I would see how they act towards you, the way they come off, all of that. Hey, Sunflower. So it could be a Virgo. Could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius. Because even their energy, it's like they're coming up like they want things to go their way, or they're not really wanting to compromise, is how it feels. Aquarius, 11335. Let me get more coffee. Man, we got 77 people on here. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. I don't know if I've ever had 77. If I have, it's been a while. All right, Aquarius, who's coming towards you? Somebody's scared of you. Somebody's scared. They don't know what to do. They're like, oh God, should I come forward? You're seeing them as somebody trying to heal. Okay, they're putting themselves first. They're wanting to tell you the truth. So they're coming with you with the truth here. Ooh, they feel guilty. This person feels guilty. I'm like, why would they be so scared? It's because they did something. They did something, or they said something about you, or so let's see here. Why are they scared? Why are they coming off like they're scared to talk to you? Ooh, yeah, the Moon in reverse. King of Swords reverse. Five of Swords and the Death. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody that they did something to you. So I don't know if they did something indirectly. if the way they ended things, for some of you, they ghosted you, if they stopped speaking to you, they feel sorry, they feel guilty. Because this is somebody that they realize their consequences. The way that they came about something, the way they ended it, it just wasn't good. Hey, Mojo. Because you guys either had an ending or they did end things with you somehow and just it didn't go well. Okay, this is somebody that maybe even played mind games. For some of you, they could have breadcrumbed you. They could have breadcrumbed you and kind of played you and then ghosted you and ended things. Because you're seeing them as somebody, maybe you're trying to heal. Why self-love? Temperance reverse, 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords reverse, and the Judgment. Okay, I feel like how you're viewing them as somebody that you have to move on from, because you feel at the end of the day that, you know, this person's not really going to meet me halfway. You see that. You're like, I feel like me and this person are just not on the same page, and I need to, like, you know, stand up for myself. So a lot of you Aquarius feel, I need to stand up for myself. I need to disconnect because I don't feel like this is a healing, loving connection. Because when you think of it, the Temperance, when it's in the, you know, upright, it's the water's pouring from the cups, you know, and maybe you feel like, you know, on your side, maybe you're the one that's pouring it. Because look, it's like both hands. So maybe you feel like you're the only one pouring into this and this person's not pouring into you. Okay. And that's why with self-love here, it's like, I deserve more. I deserve better than somebody that's breadcrumbing, that's playing games with me. You just are moving on from it. Their action is telling you the truth. 6 of Cups reversed, 2 of Swords reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, the Sun, King of Cups. Some of you, they couldn't like fully give into this because they had an ex that they were still dealing with. There was some kind of situation from the past that they were dealing with. Yeah, 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands reversed. And they became kind of unsure of what they wanted. Queen of Wands. Some of you could have been like dealing with a third party, or they weren't really direct with some kind of situation with you. And they were like kind of making up lies, accusations, kind of telling you what you want to hear. Or even with the 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, it's like they're saying something to like cover their ass, you know? It's like they said things to you to cover their ass so you didn't see that they were lying to you or that they were not being honest. You know, they were covering their tracks is kind of what it feels like. And now this person's wanting to be honest about some kind of situation. They're passionate towards you, but look, karmic relationship in reverse. Some of you, they were dealing with a karmic person, Queen of Swords reverse. And then now they want to work things out with you. So yeah, I feel like there was possibly a third party. Like, could it be somebody they had kids with, an ex, okay, that was part of their life? I can't let you go. And that's all they want to say. Okay. So they can't let you go. How do you feel for them, Aquarius? High Priestess, 7 of Swords reverse, Page of Wands reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. You guys are very intuitive. You feel that there was some kind of situation going on. You feel like the jig is up. You know, you feel like the jig is up. You're like, I know this person's lying to me. I know they're not being direct. I know that's why they're wishy-washy, why they're flaky. I know this person was hiding something. And that's why they're acting angry or why they're ignoring me or whatever the case is. You know that they were not really coming towards you correctly because there's something else going on in their energy. You knew it. A lot of you knew it. You're like, I was, you know, bang on. Hey, Mystic. Let's see. What's your advice, Aquarius? Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, and the Chariot reverse. So, I mean, you're in this energy. Some of you have fire in your chart. Like, you guys have fire placements. Because you're coming up as somebody that there's good luck and abundance coming your way. And I feel like with or without this person, you're going to be abundant and you're going to have a lot of positivity. Okay? So my advice to you, I wouldn't, if this person's not going to meet you halfway, they're not going to work things out with you, just who cares? Who cares if they get lost? You know, it's an energy of, why am I talking about a rock concert? But it's kind of an energy of if you hang out with people at like a concert you really want to go to. This is kind of the vibe I'm getting here. So I'm thinking Vans Warped Tour. Some of you guys like Warped Tour, which I wanted to go this year and I didn't. But it's kind of like you paid all this money for this concert ticket, you know, and you're really excited and it's something you want to do for years. You brought like a friend with you or a couple friends, and it's not their cup of tea. Let's just say it's a couple friends. It's not their cup of tea, and they don't really like this kind of music or this kind of stuff. But you paid all this money. So it's kind of like, well, then they can just kind of go do their own thing. I wouldn't get lost with them. I wouldn't, if they want to leave or they want to go somewhere else, I wouldn't do that because you put a lot of money into this ticket or into this, maybe traveling to go there. So it's kind of what I'm getting for this person. It's like you put a lot into your life. You put a lot into things you're doing. And if they're just not wanting to meet you halfway, if they're kind of wanting to go a different way, then that's on them. I'm kind of related to that. I wouldn't, Ace of Swords reverse, Ace of Pentacles. I wouldn't hold yourself back for somebody that's uncertain or doesn't know what they want. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get what you want here, with or without this person. So, could be a Cancer, Pisces, could be a Scorpio. I just wouldn't hold yourself back, I mean, if you want to reconnect, cool. But make it clear to them that you would like something long term, and you don't want them to keep holding you back of things that are good coming your way. Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer. All right, Pisces, last but not least, and then we'll do members. 12110. All right. Who's coming towards Pisces? Okay, somebody that's acting vague. They're not really sure. They're kind of not being clear with what they want. You're seeing them as somebody that has regrets. So they made a mistake. They have regrets. Their action, they don't want to fight with you anymore. So they don't want a disagreement. So that's good. But there was secrets, okay? Maybe they were absent from you because there were secrets, or they were hiding something, or they just didn't want to tell you what was going on. You could have even felt like they were like distancing themselves from you because they felt guilty or they did something behind your back. So why between the lines for who they are? This person's very vague. Yeah, the Hermit, the Three of Wands reverse, Four of Wands, and the Lovers in reverse. Three of Swords. So it's somebody that you're dealing with, like a heartbreak. Could be a Virgo, could be an Aries. I have Gemini. This is somebody I feel like they're going to be in your life. Like they're going to connect with you again or try to come back and connect. But it's not very clear with what they want. Okay. So this person's coming off as kind of a loner, somebody that doesn't really like to be around people. Or they're just in this energy right now, maybe self-reflecting, or they haven't really been around people. They've been kind of isolating themselves. Either they've been isolating themselves for a while and you don't know, are they okay? Are they alive? I haven't seen them in a while. Or I'm getting that song by Pearl Jam, I'm still alive. So I don't know if you thought this person was dead or something. I don't know. It's like, I'm still alive. Or they just went into hermit mode and it's like, I don't even know, are they still here? But it is somebody that hurt you really bad. Three of Swords. There was a separation. And when they come towards you, it's very vague. It's like, I don't know what this person's wanting. You're viewing them as somebody that has regret. High Priestess. They have regret. Yeah. The Magician, Justice in reverse, and the Empress reverse. You're like, I know you got regret. You treated me like shit. Especially if they did. If they hid somebody else from you, kept lies, secrets, kept you in some kind of third party. You're viewing them as somebody. They just don't show it. But they do have a lot of regret. Or they know they fumbled you. They know that they did you unfair. But they act like they don't care, or they're just above the situation. It's not bothering them. But like deep down, like you can intuitively feel. Some of you like intuitively can like see their soul or something, or you can like see right through them. Like, I know this person's hurting. I know they feel bad. Okay, now I'm getting like that character off. Was it X-Men or Fantastic Four? The one where she can like look through your soul with her eyes. I forget who that was. Was it Storm or something, or was it the other one? I don't remember. Their action is they don't want to disagree. So, the Hanged Man, the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Well, they've had time to think this out. Okay. So, like I said, maybe the disconnects happened for a while. This is somebody that they've had time to kind of process the situation. Yeah, they are upset how things are going, but they're trying to have a rational approach, okay? Because at the end of the day, the 10 of Cups, like, they are happy in your energy. They like being around you, okay? They like being around you, and they want to work things out. And this is somebody that's going to be acting, very mature about the situation and wanting to see if you guys, oh, that's weird. Now I see a raven here or a crow on this card. Which I saw that during the Capricorn reading like last week. There's like a big like crow or something there. Anyways, so maybe crows are significant. That's weird. Anyways, because I was having a talk with my mom about the crows, like when I saw that in the video. So that's weird. Anyways, but I do see this person like wanting to reevaluate the situation, not wanting to fight anymore. Some of you, if you have a kid with this person, like if it's a father of your kids, they're wanting to come together with some kind of agreement. Okay, even if it's not 100% their choice or what they want, they're trying to meet you halfway. All right. Now I'm getting that song with the Black Eyed Peas. I think it's called Meet You Halfway or something like that. All right, love in reverse. And the butterfly. So you guys are trying to evolve. Okay, trying to evolve. It could have been there was a lack of love for a while, or there was a disconnect emotionally. And that's weird. I saw the raven, but also it could have been a crow too. So I don't know. I get those mixed up. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. So they watch your social media. How you feel? 10 of Swords reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, Wheel of Fortune, and the Death. One second. Let me just write this down real quick. I got it, Claudia. So how you feel, Pisces, for this person is that you do feel the energy heavily of this ending. It does bother you. Okay? It does bother you. It's been something that you're trying to wrap your mind around. A lot of you feel like this person left your life abruptly, or you don't understand their actions, like why things ended the way they did. I feel like you're trying to heal, though, or you are basically, not that you're fully healed, but you've done a lot of healing and you're trying to let this go. You're trying to just naturally evolve and move on with your life is how you feel. And you feel really confused by their actions, the way they abruptly left, or maybe they fought with you, a disagreement. You just don't understand why all that like went about. What's your advice? 4 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, King of Swords reverse, the Moon in reverse. So I wouldn't do anything. Okay, I wouldn't do anything. I would just focus on yourself. I do feel like the tension of this and like knowing that they need to say something, they are going to come towards you, Page of Pentacles. It's on them to make it right with you is what I feel. Because I feel in this situation, they're the ones that maybe they even left you like out of nowhere. They just abruptly left, disconnected. Maybe they stopped coming towards you. Like I said, I feel like either they were kind of like treating you a certain way because of a third party, or they just kind of abruptly didn't really do much, and it caused a lot of confusion. So I feel like you don't owe this person anything. I feel like they need to apologize to you, and I do feel like that is going to happen. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Cancer. Of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo. Could be an Aries as well. Yeah, Aries, Pisces. All right, I'm going to start with members' questions. All right, Ashley, 12842. All right, whatever comes out for Ashley. Okay, detachment, reverse, intuition. You could be having a hard time detaching from somebody, Ashley, and you're wondering why that is. You're wondering why you can't leave somebody or why you can't detach like you want to. Yeah, 2 of Wands reversed, Sun reversed, 4 of Cups, and the Page of Wands reversed. I feel there's an energy that you're trying to move on from somebody, but you feel guilty. You feel bad, or it's like, I can't fully let this person go. It's like, I can't move on from this. I think you're upset. You're like, in this place right now of like trying to listen to your intuition. Like, should I move on? Like, why am I not able to move on from this person? And I think it's because they're still pulling your energy in, even if they're not really like actually entertaining you. So this is somebody that's maybe not even actually like investing into you, or you're not really in each other's lives that often. Or there's been like no contact. They're still kind of pulling you in, which is why you can't let this person go. Three of Swords. I feel like you both are intuitively pulling each other back. So you're feeling a lot of uncertainty. Like, why can't I move on? Why can't I turn my back on them? And it's because this person's pulling you in, is what it feels like. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Could be another fire sign. All right, let's do Janet. 130-25. What's going on in love for Janet? Man, somebody wants to be more than friends. You know that they admire you, and they're not a secret crush. So it's somebody that you know admires you. They want to be more than friends, and you have a soul contract. So I feel like it's Ryan is who it is. They want to be more than friends. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups reverse, Eight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Seven of Wands. This person's afraid that you have other options, Janet. They're afraid that you're not fully invested into this, that you're not emotionally as invested, and they're wanting to prove to you that they care about you, that they're fighting for this. Yeah, this person, they're coming in very quickly. Knight of Wands. Because they feel like you guys maybe are ignoring each other, or there's been distractions. This person's wanting to come in and fight for you because they're afraid that there's other people that want you, and they're wanting to be more than friends and wanting to make that clear that they have romantic intentions towards you. So it looks really good. It looks like they're being honest with how they feel, and you guys have a soul connection is what it looks like. All right, let's do Katie. 132-04. How is Shebra betraying? How is Shebra betraying? So what is she doing to betray you? Let's see. Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, Magician reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Six of Wands reverse. I feel like she's repeating something back to somebody, or she's causing a lot of confusion between you and another person. And she's doing it on purpose. It's like she knows she has the power to cause problems. It feels like she's kind of like twisting something around, like she's saying something to somebody. It feels like it's another female, or it's somebody that you're kind of like fighting with. It feels like she's purposely betraying you by manipulating a situation, making it worse than what it is, acting like it's something that it's not. So she's kind of taking your words and twisting them, or information that she's getting is like she's saying things that may or may not be true and causing a reaction. Yeah, she's getting a situation to basically be delayed, or getting something to be stopped, and making somebody unhappy. Okay, so she's making somebody unhappy on purpose, like trying to upset somebody with what she's saying. So it could be she's either trying to upset, I'm getting Ashley possibly, or just a situation like she's trying to get like a negative outcome in the situation, making it more than what it is, making it more drama than it needs to be, is what I'm feeling out of that. All right, Kitty Cat 133-55. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to ignore you. Let me go ahead and write these questions real quick. I just don't want to. 1 second. Sorry, Kitty. I'm going to just write emojis real quick. Oh, you're welcome, Tasha. Okay, I'm going to go back to the chat up here so I don't get distracted. 1 second. All right, Kitty Cat, let's see. what you don't see coming. Somebody's hiding something. They're wearing a mask, but I got third party in reverse. They don't want to hold back about the third party. So they've been trying to hold back and not tell you what's going on. But I feel like you already know about the third party. You already know what all happened. And this person either thinks that you don't know the whole situation or that they can just kind of hide the truth from you. But I feel like soon they're not going to hold back anymore. Queen of Wands reverse, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords. Basically, what you don't see coming is that this person's watching you and they're seeing you like in a better place. You're taking care of yourself. Maybe you're staying single. You're not entertaining anybody. What I'm seeing out of this is this person, it's like they're watching you and they don't want to hold back speaking to you any longer. Yeah, this person, it's like they don't want you out of their life, but they're trying to focus on their stability. And maybe that's why they've been like kind of disconnected or just not speaking to you. It's like they know when they have this conversation, it's going to cause a lot of drama or it's going to be a heated conversation. So they have to like mentally prepare to talk to you. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. They feel a lot of regret, Kitty, is what I'm seeing. And they're trying to be in the right headspace to come towards you because they've been hiding their feelings or just hiding the whole situation. All right, let's do Antoinette. 13619. I'm not ignoring you guys in the chat. I just need to make sure that I go directly, like I do directly the question, because if I don't, I'll end up missing one. So I'll talk to you guys here in a few minutes. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I just need to be focused. All right, Antoinette. Whatever comes out. Somebody wants to reconcile with you, but they haven't changed. I got change in reverse and reconciliation. So they want to come towards you, either not wanting things to change or they haven't changed. 7 of Cups reverse, the Star, 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords reverse. This person's in this energy of wanting to come back and fix things and thinking that, you know, even though they did a lot of damage, that hopefully you can forgive them, you know, that hopefully you can forgive them, that they can reassure you. Yeah, they want to do some healing, okay, with you. This is somebody that wants to heal the connection. They do want to be more loyal to you. They're also hoping that your feelings for them hasn't changed, is what I'm feeling. Like they're hoping your feelings haven't changed. And they do want to be more loyal and committed to this. They do want to work things out and wanting to be honest and let you know, like, hey, I'm sorry for what I've done. I really do want to make sacrifice. I really want to make things work. So I have Taurus. I have Aquarius. Could be any sign, though. But I do see them wanting to reconcile. And this time around, you know, keep it how it is. Wanting to be more committed to this. All right, Veronica, 13803. Energy and love for Veronica. Okay, we got single. Somebody is coming towards you wearing a mask, and they're afraid it's too late to take action. So maybe they've been hiding from you or hiding from the situation, not being real with themselves. But this person's single and wanting to come towards you. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups reverse, 2 of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like it's somebody you haven't talked to in a while. They've been having some problems in their life. Maybe a lot of issues with their finances, or they're just not emotionally in a good place. They could be kind of scattery all over the place, maybe. This is somebody that wants to come in. They've been keeping tabs, watching you. But they haven't been coming forward because of some kind of situation in their life. Okay, so they want to feel like in a better place when they come to you. So yeah, I do feel like this person could be a Taurus or a Pisces. They're working on their finances, their goal for their life. They could have gotten out of a marriage or out of some kind of situation. But this looks like somebody that wants to be freed from a marriage or relationship, or they are going to be single and able to take care of themselves. Maybe they were going through a messy situation. messy divorce, something like that. Because I feel they could have been married or dealing with somebody else. And now they're going to be single and they're going to pursue you when they feel like the time is right. So I feel like soon they're going to come to you. I have Taurus, could be a Virgo as well, could be a Pisces. But they were wearing a mask or they weren't being completely honest with you about their feelings. All right, April, what you don't see coming in love, 140. What doesn't April see coming in love? Okay, well, I got relationship in reverse and healing in reverse. You could be making a decision, April, that you don't want to further on a relationship. Or the way things are going, that possibly you're not going to be in a relationship much longer with this person. 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse, King of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. I'm feeling here from this like you're trying to make it work with your person, but they're causing you so much stress. And they're being so indirect. They're being back and forth, indirect. They're not being let clear and transparent with you. And I feel what's going on is like, eventually you're just not going to want to put into this anymore. I feel like in love, you're going to give this person chance after chance, or you've been doing that. But it's causing you to feel unstable, or you don't feel like you can trust their intentions. So you could be overthinking about a relationship or choosing not to commit to this person right now. Maybe just keeping it casual and not really being in a relationship with them because it's causing so much uncertainty is what I'm seeing here. So it's kind of what it feels like. It's like maybe trying to keep things where they are, but not really pursuing a commitment just yet. All right, let's do Amethyst. 141.37. Where's Austin and Loki? Where's Austin and Loki? Ace of Swords, 6 of Cups reversed, the World, and the Chariot reversed. So I don't think they're in a different place. I feel they're at the same place that they've been. Now, there could have been talks where Austin maybe wanted to move or wanted to relocate. But I feel like as of right now, like they're still in the same place. If they did end up relocating or they did end up making some kind of quick move, he could be thinking about coming back. Okay, either coming back or just kind of staying where he's at. I do feel like you will hear from them. Ace of Swords. Yeah, 9 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like he's holding back communication, maybe because he doesn't know where you stand in this other situation. But I do feel like they are still kind of in the same place. I don't really see things moving. Like they're not like, if they did move, they either moving back or he changed his mind about moving. So I feel like he's in the same place and you are going to hear from him, but he's holding back right now. All right, let's go ahead and do Mary. Make sure I got everyone's questions. 143 minutes. Okay, what does Mary need to know? Somebody doesn't want to miss an opportunity with you. Missed opportunity in reverse. So maybe they're coming in before they miss an opportunity. Four of Wands reverse, 3 of Swords reverse, 7 of Wands reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like there's somebody, Mary, in your energy that wants to reconcile, that wants to come back, that you've been separated from, but they're kind of waiting for the tension and everything to kind of ease up. This person knows they did you wrong. They know they owe you some kind of apology. Yeah, they're going to come in and apologize, but they've been kind of holding back from this for whatever reason. So I'm seeing somebody that you are separated from, you're not together with. They're kind of waiting for things to get better. This person's afraid to come towards you, that you might still be mad at them, or knowing that there was some kind of unfairness, okay, in the situation. But I do feel soon they are going to come towards you with some kind of apology or conversation. They're needing to find this confidence to pursue you, is what I'm seeing here. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Cancer. But they don't want to miss an opportunity. All right, Danielle, 144.33. Whatever comes out for Danielle. Overwhelmed in reverse, relationship reverse, and healing in reverse. There's somebody in your energy that could be becoming overwhelmed. So I feel like even if they're not overwhelmed right now, they're trying to focus on their healing, focus on themselves, and they don't know if they fully want a relationship just yet. They could feel like a relationship could be overwhelming to them. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Pentacles, King of Cups reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles reverse. There's somebody in your energy that's trying to give to themselves right now. And they're trying to decide if they want a relationship, if they want to commit to this. I think mainly they could be having finance issues or something with their life. They're trying to get figured out first before committing to this. They could also know they have healing that they need to do, that they're just not in a good place emotionally. I do feel like they're going to talk to you about this. Yeah, they're going to be honest. They're going to confront you, Danielle, about what's going on. But they need some time to figure things out because they don't want to be overwhelmed. Or they could feel like if they did commit to you that they would just be overwhelming you with their problems. And they don't want to do that because they have baggage or they have things they need to figure out before coming towards you in a relationship. So I got Cancer, could be a Scorpio. I have fixed energy. All right, let's go ahead to Katie, Capricorn, 146.15. Energy check for Katie. Okay, somebody made a mistake with you. I got the snake in reverse. So somebody feels bad for being shady, deceptive. They don't want to be a snake anymore. Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Two of Pentacles reversed. Could be a Pisces. This person realizes by being shady, deceptive, they made the situation harder and that they betrayed your trust. And then now the two of you are just not in a good place right now. This person knows, like, by lying, by being sneaky, shady, that you don't trust them. Yeah, the Devil. They could have been like hiding a relationship from you, Katie, or just getting involved with somebody else because of manipulation, or they felt they had to. Could have been a karmic person they were involved with. This person realizes by not being transparent and clear with you about the situation and kind of hiding it or not really being clear with what's going on, that they made things harder on the two of you. And now they have a lot of mistakes and guilt about this third party, this karmic that they were dealing with. So that's what I'm feeling. This person realizes Seven of Swords. I shouldn't have lied to you. So I do see them wanting to apologize, wanting to try to come back and make things right with you. All right, Empress or Erica, 147.55. Whatever comes out. Okay, somebody wants to mend something with you. I got harmony and mending. I want to fix our connection. So this person wants to fix the connection. Yeah, Five of Swords reverse, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups reverse, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so they want to have a new start. I see a butterfly here. So they want to have a transformation. They want to start fresh. This is somebody that wants you to forgive them, Erica, for things that they've done. And they are truly invested into this. Yeah, Three of Wands, the King of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reversed. They could have a little bit of non-committal issues, or they're afraid of fully committing. But it looks like they're thinking about committing to you and wanting this long-term relationship. It could be somebody from the past. I'm getting a past person wanting to apologize. Okay, it could be an Aquarius. They don't have to be. But it's like they realize they want you in their life and they want to make things right. And they want your forgiveness. All right, Terry, 149.20. What's coming towards Terry in love? Relationship in reverse, overwhelmed in reverse. So there's somebody in your energy that doesn't know if they want a commitment because they don't want to be overwhelmed. Or they don't know if they have the time for a relationship. The Lovers reverse, the Star, Four of Cups reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So there could be somebody new in your energy, okay? Somebody new in your energy. They could be an Aquarius or a water sign, Gemini. It doesn't look like they want a relationship, though. Like, they're kind of just wanting to keep things where they are. They don't really know if they want a full commitment. And I see them being clear with you on that. Maybe the both of you are fine with that. Like, maybe you don't want a relationship. So this could be something casual. Like, there's something, like, romantic there, but you don't really know if you want to pursue it either. Because it feels like with the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, like, you both are okay with this. Like, okay, whatever, you know? Because maybe you don't want anything long term, or you're still healing from another situation. So you're going to date somebody new and they're okay with it not being a relationship. Like, they're fine with it being casual. Could be a Gemini and Aquarius. Could be a water sign. All right, let's do Sassy. 150-54. What's the update on Leo? Update on Leo for Sassy. Well, they don't want to miss an opportunity with you. And they're going to message you, okay? So they want to text you. So it looks like they want to contact you. They want to speak to you. They're afraid they're going to miss their chance if they don't contact. What's going on with the Leo for Sassy? Okay, they want to confront something. The moon in reverse. We do have a full moon this weekend, so that could be why. The Devil, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So I think they're wanting to confront to you what's going on in their life. Because they feel like you are confused, or you don't understand why they're acting the way they are. I think they want to alleviate confusion, that they are involved in a karmic situation, or it's becoming really toxic and unhealthy. Yeah, I think they're wanting to talk to you in confidence, Sassy, about the situation. They're wanting to take a leap of faith and tell you emotionally what's going on in the situation because they trust you. And I think they're kind of scared. King of Pentacles, Five of Swords reverse. They're scared. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Justice. Yeah, I feel like they're wanting to tell you, like, why they're involved with this person, that they're actually scared. They're afraid to leave. Could be legal stuff going on. Money's involved. They're going to be, like, confronting to you, like, why they're scared to end this, that they do want to pursue you. The Devil, the Fool, Page of Cups. But they're scared to pursue things with you because of this third party. And I see them having a message or calling you about the situation and being more clear of, like, that they don't want to lose you. They don't want to pursue you. It's just the situation's getting harder or more, like, difficult to deal with. All right, let's do Claudia. 153. And I'll be on the chat in just 1 second, guys. I'm not ignoring any of you. I feel bad because I see like the comments. I'm not ignoring you guys. I know I'll get distracted if I keep looking at the comments. All right, Claudia, what's coming in love? Somebody that ghosted you is coming back from ghosting. So they're coming back towards you after ghosting, and they haven't told you everything. So they kept secrets, or they were hiding something, which is why they ghosted. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse. The Hanged Man. This person knows you're waiting on them. Could be a Sag, a Pisces. They know you're waiting on them. This is somebody, Claudia, that ghosted you. And I think they haven't really told you why they ghosted or what was happening in their life, that they abruptly made a decision to cut off communication. This person knows you don't trust them, or that things have been left uncertain. I do see this person being honest with you. Yeah, wanting forgiveness. Five of Cups reverse, Six of Wands reverse, Temperance reverse, Ace of Wands. So they do want a new beginning. This is somebody that does feel they failed you. They are unhappy with their consequences, and they are hoping that you can try to forgive them and you guys can have something again. So I'd see somebody that ghosted you coming back, and it could have just been like a situation in their life personally that, you know, they didn't tell you. They just kind of ghosted you instead of telling you what was going on. Could have been secrets that they were dealing with or something in their life that they didn't want to confront to you. So, but I do see them coming back. All right, Mojo 154.50. Who's coming towards you in love? Somebody's at a crossroads. Could be an ex. Yeah, I have ex-lover. There's an ex that's thinking about coming back to you. Ooh, yeah, there's an ex that's thinking about coming back. They're indecisive if they should. So what's going on? Who's this ex-lover? 9 of Cups reversed. 3 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Swords reversed. 3 of Wands. Yeah, somebody that doesn't want to leave. Somebody that is still waiting for you. They're still wanting you in their life. I feel like they've been waiting to hear from you, or this person is still somewhat like infatuated with you. So they're still infatuated, still kind of codependent emotionally to you. And I don't think you've been in contact with them, or you haven't had much to do with them. Yeah, this could be somebody that you ended things with. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's somebody that you don't want to fight for anymore. Like the feelings are gone. You don't really have that love and desire for them anymore. Yeah, I feel like you've moved on. The Chariot and the Sun, you've moved on. And you're holding back. Like, I don't think you want this person. So they're still infatuated. They're still kind of obsessed with you. And they're wanting to hear from you. And they're making a decision whether or not they should come forward. So I'm getting strongly a water sign. Is what I'm feeling off of that. Okay, let me read everyone's questions real quick. 1 second. I feel bad. Like, I don't mean to ignore everybody. I see everybody on here. Hey, Keys the Locks. 1 second. I'm scrolling down real quick. I'll see you later, Kitty, if you're still here. I'm sorry. Aw. Okay, 1 second. I'm scrolling down. I'm still got to do Aries man's question. I'm just making sure there's no other questions on here. Okay. Wendy, did you ever ask your question yet? If you can let me know your question, Wendy, and then I'll go ahead and do super chats. Okay, Aries man, what's your person's feelings? Hey, XOXO. All right, Aries man. Let me timestamp it in case he's not here. 157.37. That's why I need to get a laptop. I feel like it'd be so much easier because my laptop I bought, it was junk. So I need to get a new MacBook because that one was just like really bad. Hey, Love Fire. All right, Aries man, what's your person's feelings for you? Ooh, okay. 2 of Wands reversed, 9 of Cups. 6 of Wands reversed, 5 of Cups reversed. They're feeling kind of indecisive right now. They're feeling unsure of what to do. They do feel like you have romantic feelings that you've been presenting them to them. This person feels like they need a compromise or they need to come together with you, that they have been distant, okay, is what I'm seeing here. They feel like they've been, you know, pretty distant from you. They've been kind of rejecting you or not coming forward. This person feels like they don't want to run anymore. Yeah, the Runner in reverse and Death. They feel like they need to put an end to running from you. Okay, is what I'm getting, Aries man, because they feel like you don't deserve the rejection, that it's not fair, that you truly do love them. And you don't deserve the rejection. This person feels like, yeah, they've been indecisive about taking your love offer, but they need to put an end to running from this. Okay. This person has a lot of insecurities, and that's why this person runs or they avoid you. They feel like they don't want to keep avoiding this, that they want to come towards you and entertain this connection. Hey, Lisa. Making sure I say hey to everybody. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead now, guys. Wendy, if you have a question, let me know. I'm going to start super chats. All right, what are Kai's feelings and emotions towards Sunflower? What are his feelings and emotions towards you? Four of Cups, Queen of Wands reversed, King of Wands, and the Emperor in reversed. He feels like he's letting you down. He feels like he's letting you down, and you're losing interest in him because he's not putting into this like he should. He could feel like he's chosen other things, other situations over you. Yeah, Hierophant reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles. But he feels like that needs to change. I'm also getting he feels like he's not happy in this other situation. So with this third party, he's not happy with them. And he's basically rejecting you and ignoring you for somebody he doesn't even want. So he's not choosing you, and he's with that other person that he doesn't even want to be with when he could be with you. He feels like things need to change here. And the only way for things to change is if he puts in the work towards you. He is unhappy that he can't be with you. Yeah, Snake. He feels bad that he put you in this competitive situation. He feels bad that he's choosing that other person at the time over you. And he wants to meet up with you. Yeah, he wants to meet up with you and get rid of this karmic, because karmic came out in reversed. So karmic relationship in reverse. And he wants to come back together and work on this relationship with you, is how he feels. Yeah, he feels like he doesn't want to run from this anymore. So I'm definitely getting in your journey like he was a runner, and he's not wanting to do that anymore. And he's not wanting that third party. All right. Who's coming towards you in love? Let's see. Who's coming towards Sunflower in love? Somebody that actually wants you. They're not wanting you because of seduction, because I got seduction in reverse. It's somebody that truly does care about you. They're not lusting over you. It's somebody that actually desires you. They actually want you. Okay. Yeah, Eight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the King of Cups in reverse. So who it is somebody that actually cares about you, that's missing you deeply, that there's some kind of ending with, and they want to be in contact. Yeah, Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Somebody that's holding on to you still, but they can't emotionally pursue things with you, I feel, because they're in another situation. So it feels like him. It feels like Kai here. It feels like he's still holding on to your energy. He actually respects you and wants something with you, but he can't be with you right now because of this other situation. Yeah, because he's dealing with another situation, the Justice here. Let me see what he'd say to you, Sunflower. I don't want to be toxic anymore. I'm holding on to the memories of us. You tame my demons. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my mind. Or my head. Sorry, I'm trying to clear my head. But they're holding on to the memories, and they want you. And they're really sad that they're not with you right now. But they need to let go of this other entanglement, this other situation. All right. What are Kai's favorite things about you? Let's see. What are Kai's favorite things? Okay, he likes that you have boundaries. He likes that you have boundaries. He likes that you're slow moving, or you like to take your time. You like to truly invest into things. And he also likes that you are somebody that, you don't leave a chip on your shoulder. You're somebody, you kind of get over things, or you try not to hold a grudge. You try not to be upset. You don't try to live in the past. You're somebody that you have boundaries. You have respect for yourself. And you also, are somebody that you don't like to hold on to grudges or any bad feelings. You like to take your time. You're somebody that is healed, okay? Or you just know your worth and you're healed from that. The Lovers, wow. So he likes that you are his twin flame. He likes this connection he has with you. The Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords. He likes that you're somebody that pulls through as well. Like you're a fighter, you're a lover, but also a fighter. It's weird because the Lovers and then the Seven of Wands. So you're a lover and a fighter is what he loves about you. Even if you guys aren't together, 10 of Cups reverse, even if you're not in a relationship, you still are fighting for him. You still know, that you want to be with him. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Three of Wands. He likes that you have respect for yourself, and that when drama or any kind of like third party interferences happen, you pull back from the situation, that you become the bigger person. So he likes that you have respect for yourself. You're somebody that truly fights for him and wants to be with him. You're very direct. You're a good communicator. And he just feels like you're somebody that doesn't hold grudges. If there has been any drama, you try to forgive people. You try to see the best in the situation. You're very kind-hearted, very grounded, okay? Page of Pentacles. Very grounded and understanding. And you don't really get too upset about things either, is what he likes about you. You're not like hot-tempered, is what I'm feeling off that. All right. Wow, I'm not trying to ignore everyone's questions. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Aw. Hey, Infinite. Oh, you're okay, Janet. Wendy, do you have a question? I don't know if I see it. I'm not trying to ignore everyone. I'm just making sure I don't lose anyone's questions. I'm going to have to get off of here in a few minutes, guys. Wendy, if you would like to email me your question, because I am going to do questions tomorrow. I was actually thinking maybe doing like a special tomorrow, like doing something different, like maybe doing members questions, super chats, and also free questions too. I don't know. I'm going to wait and see, but I'm kind of going towards that, or just, like doing as many questions as possible. Like if you guys want, multiple questions, I'll get those for you. So I just want to chat with you guys tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I don't have any plans besides, if you guys book personal readings, but yeah, so if you guys want to book a personal, I am available for personal readings. I do get off at 6 o'clock today, so I work a smaller day. I work a mid shift. So if you guys want to book, you guys can. I'm available. Now, I did put my readings back to original price, but it's not that much different. So I did have readings $11.11. Now they're $15 again, back to what they were. But I have buy one, get one free. So you guys still get some kind of sale. And I'm doing 2 for $20 personal readings for, Cash App and PayPal. If you guys want to do those as well, that's all below in the description with my information. But yeah, I'm off at 6 today. So if you guys want to book something tonight or this afternoon, I'll get to it tonight. And if you want to book tomorrow, I have the whole day off tomorrow. So with that being said, I am going to do a full moon in Aquarius reading on tomorrow. It's going to kind of take place for a weekend reading since the full moon's over the weekend. So I'm not going to do a weekend vibes this weekend. I'm going to do the full moon reading as the weekend reading, and I might do another reading as well. I might do actually the Lionsgate. I'm kind of feeling called to do that. I think the Lionsgate, the 8/8 portal, I might do a reading on that as well. So let me know if you guys would like that. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good day, everyone. I got to get ready for work now, so I'll see you tomorrow morning.